Good morning, everybody. Let me see here. This is my first time doing a live video on somebody else's group. This is really exciting. So that I can tag people. Tag, and tag. Okay. Hey, Nancy. It's me again. Oh, good morning, friends. Well, if you don't know me, I'm Sarah Sturgis, stage name Sarah Amala, and I co-own the Wellness Collective with Elena. And I do card pulls on my page, Sarah Amala, every so often randomly. And I thought this would be a good day to pop on here. Erin was so kind enough to invite me to do card pulls with you this morning. So it's, what day is it? It's Friday. It's Friday. So it's a beautiful Friday and the energy is very interesting. I also do energy updates. So if you're interested in this morning's, I filmed that already. And you can go ahead and find that on my YouTube or my Sarah Amala page. But I'm not going to focus on that for this. We're doing card pulls today. So if you would like a card pull, just go ahead and say so, as I use that as consent to tap into your energy. And I also wanted to get, before I get started, a piece of paper. I need to write down everybody's names here so I don't lose anyone. All right, so if you would like a card pull, please tell me. I've got Ricky, I've got Leanne, I've got Erin, and that's what I have so far. So if you're just tuning in, just go ahead and comment that you would like a card pull and I'll pop you on the list, okay? So we're gonna get going here. We've got Ricky first. Nancy, gotcha. Okay. Not any surprise, Ricky, when I tap into your energy, I see purple. All right, let's see what we got for you, girl. Okay, so you have got, Ricky, the wheel, okay? And the wheel is a really interesting card for right now because it's a very suspended energy, okay? It's letting you know that things haven't settled in yet. And I think collectively we're all feeling the wheel right now. But you're basically in this place where there's so many options swirling around, and it can feel really overwhelming because you don't know what to root down into. The message with this card is to just kind of allow the wheel to keep turning and trust that it will land where it needs to land, and you'll be able to root down into that. But for now, there just isn't a whole lot of rooting down into anything as everything is shifting. So just a reminder to you that if you're feeling that ungrounded sensation with that, all of these possibilities and not sure where to go, that's all part of this. And you will land on something that feels more solid sooner than later, but we're just all in this collective rolling period, if that makes sense, okay? It's going fast. I want to make sure I've got Nancy, I've got Lisa, Angie, Ricky, kind of like a blue silver color. All right, next we've got Leanne. I have to tell you real quick, usually when I tap into somebody's energy, I get an animal, especially if we're in person, and I think that ridiculous tiger Netflix show that's been going around Facebook has ruined my ability for that, because I'm just like, tigers everywhere. So weird. All right, Leanne. Okay, so I think, Leanne, I don't know, have we done this card with you already? I can't remember, but this card has come up a lot for people towards the end of 2019 and moving into the 2020 energy. This is not now energy that you're feeling if you're feeling this. The energy of this card is that concept of like, I'm stuck in this place and like these swords are like woo woo right in my head, I can't make any moves. But if you really look closely at this card, these swords are not actually touching her, they're behind her. So she has full ability to get up out of that bed anytime she chooses. It's not in her mind, but it is in the past, if that makes sense. So this energy is old energy that is kind of being pulled into this 2020 energy, and it doesn't mix well at all. So just kind of know if you're feeling that, it's not now, it's old stuff. So it might be time to like look at some 2019 things that you haven't fully released, or just recognize that this is going to pass and you're not in that same critical place you were before. It's just residue from the past, if that makes sense for you. Next, we've got Erin, and I want to add on here Stacy and Kristen and Audrey. See, good thing I have a pen and paper, because what a mess would this be if you were relying on my memory. No good. All right, Erin. All right, so with you, I'm not seeing any tigers. I'm just seeing green moss. So no tigers for you. All right, girl. I love this card for you. Princess of Pentacles. Okay, Pentacles traditionally in tarot cards, this suit is, the earthly things. And when we think of earthly things, it's not just like earth. It's like anything that we as humans need to exist in our bodies on this planet. And that's kind of the Pentacles idea. Abundance in, energy, that kind of thing. Princess of Pentacles for you is basically a nod from the universe saying like, you're doing it. You're doing it. The princess energy is very different from the King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles has already kind of gone through all of these initiations and is now kind of mastered the suit and must teach others. You're on your way to that mastery now, but you're in the princess stage. And that is a precious place to be, because it means you have quite a bit of mastery, but you still get to enjoy it for yourself too. So you are creating your heaven on earth, and your heaven on earth is going to transform and spread out and show others how to create that as well. So just remember that as above, so below, the butterfly effect. Just remember that, because everything you're doing for your small family is going to resonate in a very big way. So I hope that's helpful for you. Next, we've got Nancy. Lori, I've got you on here. Love that card for you. All right, Nancy. For those of you who are watching my morning update, do you like how I took my glasses off and put makeup on? I got fancy for you. Whew, Nancy. All right. Do not be alarmed. Just look at it. It's the Death card. It's a serious looking card. And, whenever the Death card comes up, everyone's like, oh my God. But hey, we have to have that balance, right? It can't always all be birth. That would be boring. So here's what I'm feeling for you, Nancy. Just like we're kind of in that, this morning, the collective reading for this weekend was the world cycles ending. There's something for you that has ended already. and there may be kind of like a dragging out of it, like a suspension of it right now because of situations, but it is still dead. And what I mean by that is it's time for something totally new. This deck doesn't have the rebirth card, but my other deck does. And I always use that to counterbalance, because death is not the same as the birth rebirth card. Death is like, this is ending, so something totally new can begin. The rebirth card is like, we're kind of destroying this so it can be rebuilt, the same thing, right? But just stronger. Death means chapter ended, moving on to the new energy. This is clearing space for new energy to come in. I hope that makes sense for you, Nancy. Next, we've got Lisa. I didn't write down your whole last name. Lisa H. I think there was L's in it, like Hiller something. Hillerman? Anyway, Lisa. Okay, Lisa, you have got the Prince of Wands. Interestingly, the energy here is, well, interestingly, it's all interesting. The energy of this card is making me feel like you're kind of in this place of like, you're all revved up and ready to go, but like, it's not time to go yet. And I totally feel you on that, because it's a frustrating feeling to feel like you're ready, you've got all the things, like you're on the horse, you're like, let's do this, but something is blocking you. And so what I would say to you about this is that while you feel ready, it isn't time yet. So if you can kind of shift your perspective at this time to ground down into the earth energy and receive whatever it is that you need to kind of fortify your situation, you're gonna feel a lot more calm and a lot less like you have to like hold back this rearing horse, because that's the energy of this card. It's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And there's really nowhere to go yet. So hold on and root down, and like lots of water, lots of breath work. And when it's time, the path is gonna appear and off you go. So it's very positive. It's just like not yet. I hope that makes sense for you. Next, we've got, that was Lisa, we've got Angie. Angie, you did want a card pull, right? I mean, who doesn't want a card pull? I've got Claudia. Gail, I see you. Do you want a card pull? I'm writing you down because I just can't see how you wouldn't. But if you don't, just say, no, Sarah, don't do it. All right, Angie, you're up next. Also, there is a little, I think there's always a little bit of a lag on these things with, oops, all the comments went away, with the comments, so that's okay. All right, Angie. Erin, you're so welcome. I'm really glad that that resonated for you. That message was like, right for you. Hey babe, I got you on here. You're after Gail. All right, Angie, here's your card. You've got the Three of Wands. All right, Three of Wands, but I'm also hearing root chakra, root chakra, root chakra, root chakra, root chakra. So, it feels like right now you are like this, okay? So open to the ethers. And you're being asked to remember to root down into earth energy often to kind of pull yourself back in, because that's where you're going to get your obviously your grounding, but it's going to help you to feel more stable and do the work you need to do right now. And the other message with the Three of Wands is you can see all these ships are coming in, and this dude is waiting, okay? So just like a lot of us right now, we're waiting for ships to come in. You're waiting to like see what is coming to you, and it's annoying to wait, but there's really nothing we can do to speed this up at this time. So things are coming. They're on their way. You can kind of see them in the horizon. A couple of them may look brighter than the others, like some are in shadow, but they're on their way to you, and all you need to do is be there to meet them when they come to you. I hope that makes sense. And root chakra, root chakra, root chakra. Okay, we've got Stacy next. Reminder, if you're popping on here and you want a card pull, please comment that you want one, because I take that as consent to tap into your energy. All right, Stacy, what's it gonna be? Okay, this guy always cracks me up. I don't know, maybe he's not funny at all. It's the King of Swords. It's the King of Swords. Oh my goodness, what a big character he is. All right, so listen, Stacy. He's like this, okay? And as we know about body language and energy, like, you know, if you're coming to me for a reading and you sit down like this, I'm going to ask you to uncross yourself, because you're blocking the ability for others to tap into your energy, and you're here to have your energy tapped into. So let it go. But we have been hurt a lot, all right? There's been a lot of heart hurt. And, you know, when I say we, I'm talking about you because this is your card, but collectively it's true too. But we've had a lot of heart hurt. And so it's natural to develop this posture to protect ourselves from more heart hurt. The irony of this is that in order to heal the heart hurt, we need to open up the area and get oxygen into it and start using it again. So this card is asking you to kind of put your defenses down and to understand that you have all the tools to protect yourself in this new way, because it's not like the old way. It feels like a shifting from very defensive, like just kind of like, you know, okay, I'm reacting to what's coming at me. I'm reacting to what's coming at me. And the shift for you is going to be not reacting like that, but kind of like, here I am. There is no target anymore because I'm here. There's nowhere for you to shoot at. I'm open, so I can handle whatever's coming to me. That's what I'm feeling for you. Lots of heart chakra. Lots of heart chakra. I hope that makes sense. You're welcome, Angie. Black tourmaline in your pants. Oh my God. Happy Friday morning, everybody. Throw some black tourmaline in your pants. It's good to go. Oh, all right, Kristen. Kristen, you're next. No, Stacy. Oh, sending you lots of love, girl. All right, Kristen. Kristen, you've got the King of Cups. Check him out. I'm sure this is kind of difficult to see. Let me go like that. Nope, didn't help. Anyway, King of Cups. Traditionally, cups, emotions, all the water, right? King of Cups, however, he is very calm because he's the King of Cups. He has been through the shit, and he knows how to handle all of these emotions. And understand that this is not just your emotions that you're handling. This is the whole ocean of emotions. And this is a time when everybody's emotions are so high and so turbulent and so all over the place that your ability to kind of stay still in this is a superpower. And that is what I'm feeling for you, that you are really, really in that place. And I know I've only met you once, but I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that energy channeled through you. There's a very calm presence about you, and this ability to stay calm in this turbulent time. And I just keep doing like this for you. I'm wondering if maybe this is something you should try. Touch all your fingertips together, kind of making this triangle shape right in front of your heart. I think that might be a really good meditation pose for you, something to work with. Your ability to do that is going to be a huge part of what your gift is to this world. So feel into that. But as I say that, please don't take that to mean that you don't get to have your moments of utter freak out. Your freakouts have nothing to do with this superpower. It does not diminish it at all, okay? So your need to have a moment of like, "Wah!" does not at all take away from how powerful your ability is to remain calm and centered as well, okay? We're allowed to do all the things. Hope that helps. We have got Audrey, Lori, Claudia, Gail, Elena, Betsy, and if you're just popping in, please let me know that you would like a card pull by commenting. All right, let me just put a check mark here so I know. We are with Audrey now. I love this for right now. Kristen, I'm glad that resonated. Okay, so Audrey, you have the 7 of Pentacles, and this dude is really just kind of, he's tending to the seeds he's planted, and they are doing great. And this is you right now. This feels like stuff you planted last year. And we all did a lot of seeding last year, even if we weren't being conscious of it. But I think you were conscious of it. I think you were conscious of exactly what you were trying to put in and hoping that it would bear fruit. And it is bearing fruit. If right now you feel like it's not, you don't see it, it's okay. A lot of us aren't seeing a lot of things right now because things are crazy, but it's happening. So just kind of stay in your energy right now and believe in yourself and see what you have already accomplished. It's a lot. So don't sell yourself short because you don't see something specific that you want to see. Look at everything and admire everything that you've created and accomplished, because that is going to give you the ability to see even more and to move even faster through this manifestation portal, which we are currently in right now. So you're doing it. I hope that helps. We've got now, just Audrey, we got Lori, Claudia, Gail, Elena, Betsy. Johanna, do you want me to put you down? Real quick, I mentioned that manifestation portal. So the first first 4 full moons of 2020 are these massive super moons, okay? And the insight I've gotten on that is that in these 4 super moons, these are portals. This is a portal time and rapid manifestation. The hits we were getting during our circle in the beginning of this was basically that nothing would ever be the same after these 4 full moons, and we were thinking that was relationships or the job I didn't get or what, like human stuff, but it's bigger than that clearly. So now we're like, oh God. So we've had 2 already. The third one is on the 5th. The last one's going to be in May. So in this time period, all of us are in serious manifestation mode. So as I'm pulling these cards for you and giving you this energy, just remember that like right now is the time to really feel the feels and be in it, and know that like things are not going to be the same ever again, but it's going to get faster at the end of May, and we got to be ready for that. And how do you get ready for that? Don't do too much right now. Just sink in. Listen. All right? All right, so side note over. We're moving to Lori. Okay, Lori, you got the death card too. So listen guys, death card. Allow that, because that energy, that like dead energy is not helpful. It's a heavy, stagnant energy. So something has ended. It is over, and it wants to be moved out so that the new energy can come in. Usually when I say that to somebody, they really know exactly what that is, because we all know the things that we're kind of dragging with us, because we're like, well, if I don't have this, who am I? If you don't have that, you're exactly who you are, okay? We are constantly evolving, and you are not defined by your baggage, all right? That is not true. So let it go, because it's hindering you in this next place. And we're moving into a new cycle, and the new cycle wants to be very new. It wants to be shiny and big and fast. So allow whatever has ended to be done. I hope that makes sense for you. Take a sip of my water. Angie, look, pineapple. It's so hard for me to drink water, so I'm trying to find ways to make it better. Okay, I'm also, Amanda, I see you, so I'm gonna put you on this list too. All right, Claudia, you are next. You're welcome, Lori. Deb, I got you. Okay, Claudia. The star. Take a look at that. So good. Listen, so when I tapped into your energy, I just feel energy of big oak. And that energy to me has always been incredibly nourishing, grounding, and I don't have a word for this, so I'm just gonna use many words to describe it, but ground for like foundation for magic, and not just like not one person's, many people's. So like a firm foundation for others to stand on and do their magic, if that makes sense. The star is just kind of here to remind you of that. I'm using the word lofty, but it's this this idea you have, right? This idea you have, and it's reminding you not to waver on that, and to keep shooting for that star that you see in the distance, because you're making amazing strides towards it, because now you're listening to this. And every time you listen to this, I think you can look back and see, every time you listen to this, things pop off fast. So again, you're in that now. You're really in it. You're not letting yourself forget it. And that is a beautiful thing. The star is just reminding you that you're really stepping into your place, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm excited for that, to watch it and to be part of it, because it's big magic over there on your farm. And just like I was saying to Erin, that the ripples that she makes by taking care of her own family are going to, trickle out to everybody. Same for you. You guys are doing big work, and you're working with the earth, you're working with the land, and you're working with all of the elementals. And so this is big stuff, and it's feeling really amazing. So don't stop. Feel good about it. You got this. All right. I have got Gail, Elena, Betsy, Johanna, Amanda, Deb, Rachel, and Denise. I know that I posted on there that I was doing it from 11:11 to 11:44, but I will keep going until 12 because I have another reading to get to, so I can do this till 12. So I'm gonna get to everybody on this list for sure, and if you're just popping on, just leave a comment and I will get to you. All right, Gail. Got you, Tina. All right, Gail, you ready? All right, you've got the 3 of Wands too. I forget who got this, but somebody else got the 3 of Wands. Oh, Angie did. Oh, that's funny. You and Angie get the same card. All right, so just like Angie, although, nope, I'm not feeling root chakra for you. Solar plexus. Solar plexus, solar plexus, solar plexus, Gail. And, you know, okay, not wearing a bra. Solar plexus, heart, right? Heart, this area is such a high traffic area that gets clogged up all the time, and the heart work that we're doing is directly related to your solar plexus work as well, because the heart is going to inform you, like, who are you? Our identities are really being moved around a lot, right? Because we are being thrust out of our normal routines and the normal ways that we identify with community and with ourselves. So solar plexus is kind of like, what now? Who am I? But you were already kind of in that because things were already shifting. So this is just more of the same. Things are coming in. And just like I said to Angie, you just have to stay where you are, ready to receive them. There is no running out to anything anymore. Allow it to come to you. Hope that makes sense. All right. Got Claudia, Gail, Elena, if you're still here, it is you. Erin, it's my pleasure. I'm grateful to be here, and I'm excited for all of us right now during this crazy time. And I just want to say that if any of you would like to have a one-on-one reading, I do 30-minute Zoom readings. We can do this together. Just go ahead and send me a message, or you can probably sign up through many different ways on the internet that are available via clicks. So I am still doing those. All right, Elena. Six of Cups for you. 6 of Cups for you. Listen, so this is interesting because in this card, all of the cups are filled with flowers, okay? But something to note is that they are not, they're not flowers that were grown, like, okay, they were grown in the ground, obviously, but they're cut flowers, so they're not currently living. They have a time, they have an expiration date. So while these two are, you know, frolicking in this garden and thinking like, oh, look at my beautiful flowers in the garden, this isn't a permanent situation. This is a moment in time, okay? And we've got this dude here in the back, and it's your calling. It's your calling. It's your calling away from childish things, moving into your work. And your work is on the shadow side. It's not on the cut flower side. And so it's kind of like this transition period of like, okay, how do I move from here to here? And also I feel like I can't move. It's all going to cycle through. It's going to make sense as you move through it, and the answers will come as you need them in the moment. Unfortunately, we're just not getting like a step-by-step list of things. We just get one step. So the one step here, that I'm feeling for you has a lot to do with the emotions around shifting into this new space. And it's just kind of reminding you that everything is transient, everything is temporary, nothing was going to stay the same forever regardless. So here we are. Are you going to take the invitation of your calling now that's like right there in front of you, or do you need to take a little more time to play with your flowers? Does that make sense? Okay. We have got Betsy, Johanna, Amanda, Deb, Rachel, Denise, and Tina. And I think for now, I'm going to cut it there because I want to make sure I get to everybody. If at the end I still have some time, then I will, but I'm not going to rush through because that's no fun either. So, let's see. Betsy. Okay. Betsy, you got the 8 of Wands. This is a lot of energy flowing here. And you actually get 2 cards for some reason, so hold on a second. Got my other deck over here. Happens every once in a while. Okay. So, Betsy, you got the 8 of Wands, which is this really fast moving energy. And that is telling me that right now you're receiving a lot of information from here, okay? You're being lots of downloads. I don't know if that's translating to you feeling overwhelmed, extra tired, feeling like you're craving interesting foods, and just kind of being ungrounded generally, but the message coming through for you is to kind of up your protective practices, and everybody listening should listen to this as well. We are all really wide open right now because we've been working on that, okay? We've been working on being wide open and sensitive, and then whoa, universe went crazy. And all of the energy around us is really heightened and intense right now. We've got to take a lot of care for our spiritual hygiene. So, Betsy, what I'm feeling for you is it's going to be important right now to develop a cleansing routine similar to how you take a shower in the morning, okay? So something that makes sense for you that's doable. If you have sage and you do smudging, smudge yourself before bed and smudge yourself in the morning. And make sure you're smudging your home, thresholds, open windows. Get that energy out. If you're not a smudger, call upon your angels and your guides to clear your energy whenever you think of it, but especially before you go to bed and when you wake up in the morning. Make it a thing. If you're in the shower, did you take a shower every day? Do we do that anymore? But if you do, visualize white light coming out of that shower head as you shower and just cleansing your whole body, and let all of the other stuff go down the drain, because it's a heaviness that I'm feeling that is preventing this like motion from doing what it needs to do. And it's not your stuff, it's a lot of other people's stuff. So really just take that time to, it doesn't have to take a lot of time, but just take some time to really clear your energy field, okay? And all of us, please do that. And then get outside and root down, find a tree, connect, root down into nature, because that is going to also help clear your energy big time. I hope that makes sense for you. Yeah, there's a lot of anxiety. You need to clear it. Before, all of us, before you freak out and you're like, oh my God, I'm like losing my mind. Make sure it's like not, is it your mind or is it like a billion other minds? So just make sure you're in your own stuff and release other people's things, because we're really feeling a lot of collective angst, anxiety, fear, panic, all of that fun stuff, okay? All right, next up is Johanna. And actually, Johanna, your reading is entirely from the Avalon deck today, so that's interesting. All right. Okay. I feel like this is in keeping with other readings you've had. The first card is Stag, okay? And the Stag is pride and leadership. It's quiet power. It's not the kind of power that tells you how powerful it is. doesn't need to say that, right? It's like, it's show, not tell. It's your actions at this time are showing people that you can be trusted and that you are somebody who can lead. So that is what's happening with your energy. The wealth card is coming up, and the wealth card is your foundation, okay? You are very bountiful in all of these ways. You're steady in your earthly foundation, okay? And for those of us who are steady in our earthly foundation, which translates most of the time to like, you are not financially freaking out from month to month, that means that more so it is in your, what's the word? In your calling or responsibility to step into that position, to tap into the energies, to really start to work with this spiritual energy that's coming through for you, Johanna, because it is going to allow you to lead effectively and to call through your heart center those who need the healing that you have to provide. Does that make sense for you? Okay, we got Betsy, Johanna. Next is Amanda. If you are still here in service. Yeah. If you have a question about that, Johanna, just message me because I have a little bit more to say that I can say to you about that. Amanda. For some reason, like Avalon deck is like pushing out this deck, so I don't know what's going on. This has never happened. All right, Amanda. Whoa, okay. We got the Merlin and you've got the Grail Knight. Let's talk about the Grail Knight real quick. The Grail Knight is about that seeking the sacred, right? It's going on that quest, and it's that feeling a lot of us have that's like, we want to reach this like pinnacle of idealism and like all of these things. But just remember what a Grail Knight is. It's somebody who is embarking on a journey to find something that they don't even know what it is, okay? Because the Grail hasn't been found. The Grail is a concept, and it's the journey that is the adventure, and we don't know what's at the end of it. So while there may very well be something incredible at the end of this journey for you to discover, stay in the moment and discover what's around you, because that is what we know is real, okay? Merlin is all about balance, and it's a very masculine, magical justice, okay? It's like 1 + 1 = 2. 3 + 1 does not equal 2. So we need to balance this out. So it's like kind of that more of it's less of the feminine, nurturing, heart-centered energy, and more about like this needs to be fixed. So it's level, okay? I hope that makes sense for you. It's a balancing. It's a balancing that is achieved through connecting with your intuition, though. This isn't like math. This is like tapping in and understanding where the balance needs to be. All right, next we have Deb Townsend, Rachel S., Denise, and Tina. Okay. Let me look at that real quick. All right, we're okay. Oh, we're going back to this deck. All right, Deb. Oh, that's so interesting because we were just talking about justice with that deck, and we pulled the identical card in this deck. This is Justice. Now listen, I want you to look at her and just take a note. She has scales and she has a sword. She has no attachment to either because one or the other is going to be used and it just doesn't matter. So it's a time of seeing what needs to be cut out or what needs to be balanced. And it's not about getting all emotional with it. It's like what works, what doesn't work, what's fair, what's not fair. So Deb, whatever this situation or situations are / is, tap into this energy to assist you with it. This is, while she is a woman, she is a woman in her masculine. And I say that specifically. She is a woman in her masculine. She's tapping into that side of her. And she is meting out justice based off of facts. And the facts are facts. This works, this doesn't work, that wasn't okay, out you go. Cleaning house, okay? So now is a time for you to balance things out by either cleaning house or adjusting. If that makes sense. Next, we've got Rachel. Let me just do a quick. Okay, quick clear. We've got Rachel. Rachel, you have the 10 of Cups. This is traditionally like happy family situation. And right now, we are all being shown what we have created in terms of family. And when I say family, I mean that's whatever your little universe is, that is around your home, whatever lives in your home with you, in your created universe is your home, right? So it doesn't mean you have to have a husband or children. It is whatever it looks like, okay? But this card is just kind of letting you know that you are being seen for what you have created. And this message is coming through in many different ways for several of you today. And it has been coming through collectively that we need to look at what we have created around us and see that we have created it, because now we're in manifestation mode. So chances are, Rachel, if you're like kind of looking around your little mini universe, you're like, this isn't half bad. It isn't. And any adjustments that need to be made, you will make them. But it is a good feeling that I'm getting from this card for you. So even if you're a little anxious or stressed now, just look at what you made. I think that will make you feel better. Look at what you made and link. Okay? Hope that resonates for you. Next, we've got Denise, and then we've got Tina. Denise and Tina. And just, if you're watching and I'm reading somebody else, just remember, that popped up. Just remember that a lot of times when collective readings are done, the messages are really, while they're pertinent to that person, also very pertinent for the rest of us. There's always something, All right, so Denise. This popped out really fast for you. So I'm also going to do a follow-up card with the Wisdom of Avalon deck. Okay, there we go. All right, so 5 of Wands is, listen, you see all this flashy nonsense going on here, this fighting with all the colorful scarves, and you see this guy up here with his wand raised. You have a choice. You can join in this tussle. Or you cannot. Because this isn't your fight, and it's also an ungrounded fight. It has no weight to it. It's not going to amount to anything. So you can dip your energy in there, add your energy to it, or you can just not, okay? And, that's for all of us. You can just not. Walk away from the Facebook comments. You know what I'm saying? The Raven is also coming through for you, Denise, and is just a reminder to look around you and notice the magic that is happening. I'm guessing you're seeing a lot of birds. We're all seeing birds, but I'm guessing you're seeing specific birds that mean something for you. Look for them, because they're out there. Whenever we see hawk energy, eagle energy, falcon energy, it's just a reminder to pull out of our, we're looking at things like this all the time. Pull out, see the bigger picture. Just, it's easy to get sucked in to that tunnel vision and you only see like what's right in front of you. But when you use that nice bird energy and just kind of pull out and look down, you can see all the pieces and you're like, oh, okay, don't need to freak out right now. So that is for you, Denise. But big bird energy, big bird energy for you. And so just look and listen, because you're going to get a lot of messages from our feathered friends, I think. And just remember that you don't need to join this. You can, you don't need to. Okay, our last reading is for Tina. And Tina, it's all from this deck for some reason. All right, girl, let's see what we got. Okay, so you have the Wind Fairy and communication, okay? The Wind Fairy wants you to remember that, again, this message is like pounding everybody on the head. We are in a rapid manifestation portal right now. It's like fast, fast, fast. Everything you think and everything you say is adding to what you're creating. So just a reminder that doubling down on communication for you. So I don't know if you do writing, do you do a lot of speaking? I'm not sure, but one of those two things, communication needs to happen for you. Throat chakra clearing is big. Drink hot liquids, and if you have any, just a clear quartz would be fine, but if you have any blue stones to keep around you or to wear in that area, that would be good. But it's like your thoughts want to be expressed and your thoughts want to be communicated. And I'm saying thoughts because I'm not saying feelings. This is like ideas coming through that want to be out. So maybe it means journaling these ideas. Maybe it means speaking them to a friend. I don't know, but stuff is ready to come out for you. I hope that makes sense. For you, Tina. All right, Tiffany, I see you, and I'm going to squeeze you in. Tiffany is my last one for today. I just want to say, if you're still listening, thank you for listening and for watching and for participating and adding your beautiful energy to this group. I do live card pulls every Monday and Friday morning between 8 and 9 a.m. And those are collective energy pulls, and they're also on my YouTube channel. And I'm also going to be holding a creative writing workshop totally online, and it's called Your Spirit Story. And we're going to be, doing a lot of exercises to kind of tap into this energy and use this incubation time to express whatever needs to come out. So if you're interested in that, shoot me a note. All right, Tiffany, you ready? Okay, Tiffany, you have the forgiveness card and you have the frog. The frog is literally asking you to clear your house out. Any clutter that you are not feeling good about should go now, because it's holding up your energy, like it's old energy. And so clearing stuff out of, I'm feeling like it's a specific room. I don't know if that makes sense for you, but it's a specific room I'm feeling that needs to be cleared out, and just needs to be cleared out, smudge the crap out of it, and forgive yourself for whatever it is that has kept you from clearing this stuff out to begin with. It's time to move on, and it is okay to move on, and it is okay to give yourself that love, okay? And clearing out the stuff is going to feel really good during this time. It's going to feel really good and very therapeutic for you. Does that make sense for you, Tiffany? All right, that is it for me, my friends. Thank you again so much for joining. This is not the right thing to shuffle. Nancy, okay, hold on. I'm not done yet. Nancy, I'm going to pull you a card if you would like one. Because I don't want to not get everybody. Okay, here we go. Nancy, this one's for you. Okay, these two cards, wham wham, what's going on, lady? Everything, right? Okay, listen. something happened and it has disrupted your track. It's like, imagine a train track, and you're on this train track, and something has happened and like just wobbled the train track, and you're kind of like, ah. It's okay. You have the ability to be flexible enough to be okay with this, okay? But it has happened, and it is okay to take a moment to freak out about it. But there was a disruption, and it is feeling heavy. It is feeling heavy, okay? And these things, the message coming through for you, it's like, feel that. Feel how heavy and obnoxious this energy is. And like, you know, do you need to go in your car and like turn up some music and scream? Do it. Get it out. You do not need to be calm and peaceful all the time. It is okay to be like, rah! Okay? And like I said to somebody earlier in this reading, your gift to this world is not diminished by your humanity, okay? All of us listen to that. Your gift to this world is not diminished by your humanity. It is only enhanced by the fact that you are a real person. So allow yourself to be a real person and to feel upset about whatever this thing is, because it feels upsetting. So be mad, be angry, rage, get in your car, scream, do what you need to do, and let it out. You're gonna feel so much better. I hope that makes sense for you. It was like, whoa, going out with a bang over here. So now I'm really done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please make sure to clear your energy. I'm gonna do it right away after this. Whenever we kind of open up to card readings like this kind of thing, so if you're doing this on Facebook more, make sure you clear your energy afterwards, because we do kind of pick up on our collective stuff because we're all tuning in, all right? So clear your energy, go get outside today, ground down on the earth, like touch the trees, feel your body. You're in this. You're on this thing. And I'm sending you guys so much love. And if you need any assistance, card readings, all the things, reach out to me. And you can find me over at Sarah Amala Sturgis and see all the things that I'm up to over there. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you again on Monday with live energy readings on my page. Mwah.